Hello. I'm back again, like not even 12 hours later, to talk, I guess. This is my dorm room. It's all my roommate's stuff because she's moving out. Um, this is kind of gonna be about like my first semester of college and like the shit that went down and all this other crap that is just. Alright, I'm gonna start this video out by saying, I started college 18 weeks ago with the intent of being a physical therapist, and I started in the athletic training program, which was great, and I love Northern's athletic training program, but it just wasn't for me, and I realized that by, learning what a sucking chest wound is, which is horribly disgusting, and it's, ugh. If you're watching this, don't go look up what a sucking chest wound is, because there are videos on YouTube. Don't look it up. Just don't do it. It'll save you a lot of grossness and puking and all this shit. And so that was like a week before Thanksgiving, or a couple weeks. And instead, after going through like 6-10 weeks, I don't know, of athletic training, I guess is the best way to put it, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. Like, I didn't know what else to do, because my heart had been set on teaching for a while, and then I realized I just want to be a teacher because I hate kids. And so, I decided to be an athletic trainer, because I sprained my ankle, and I had a really good athletic trainer and things like that. And then I realized that wasn't for me. So this is how I decided my new major. I went through Northern's major programs, because I didn't want to leave Northern. I went through Northern's, major programs and picked one. Like, that's probably the worst way to do it. But, like, I want to do athletic training. And then I was, like, looking through the majors, I was like, nothing appeals to me. Like, this all is just boring. And then, I scrolled back up, because it's all in alphabetical order. And I was like, clinical lab science. Okay. So I clicked on it, and I'm really fidgety. And I learned that it's like, there are different concentrations of it, which is pretty cool. And the concentration I'm doing is called anatomic pathology, which is like lab testing and stuff like that. And I want to do cytotech, which is specifically lab testing. So I realized through athletic training that I still wanted to help people, and I wanted to work in the health sciences, which is really important. It's a very human-centered field, I guess. And I just dropped my phone, but I decided that I would still want to help people, but I didn't want to have to deal with javelins through the chest and things like that. I just didn't want to do that kind of thing. So I decided on clinical lab science, which I start next semester, and it's going to be fun because I have to take chemistry, which I hated chemistry in high school, but I hope I like it more now. I have to take anatomy and physiology, which is also going to suck because I never took anatomy or physiology in high school. I have to take, like, how to obtain a blood specimen and urine and body fluid analysis and all this other shit. And, yeah. But, socially, my freshman year, or my first semester, was really, really hard for me. I don't really know why, but, I left all of my friends behind. Like, there's nobody up here I know from high school, which is kind of the point. But then I realized I don't have anyone to hang out with. I don't know anyone, which became a problem very quickly for me. And I made some friends through Facebook. And some people in my house, and I got to liking each other. Yeah. And I, like, kind of felt like they didn't want to hang out with me, and then they didn't really like me, so I kind of hid in my room for a good 2 weeks, which scared my mom. And she didn't say anything about it. But, we talked about it later, and she's like, yeah, I was really worried about you. I was like, yeah, I was pretty worried about myself. And then a couple weeks ago, uh, my friend and I got in this huge fight about just dumb stuff, but it's very serious to him and I, and we fought, and I cried, and he doesn't know, or he does know, but he doesn't care. But last night, before I made yesterday's video, I got a really long message from him just telling me why I was the worst person in the world. And that was hard for me to listen to because while I realize that I'm not a very good person, I'm not a fantastic person, I'm pretty okay, he made me feel like the worst person in the entire world. And my roommate was sleeping, which is great. And so I sat in the beanbag chair that's in my room, which is my new roommate's beanbag chair, and cried for like 10 minutes. And my best friend, who runs this channel with me, she got on Skype and talked me through it, I guess, which helped. And so basically, when I go home, I'm going home to one less friend, which sucks. But, I mean, I don't want that kind of person around me, you know? And so, I think from my freshman year, I really learned who I can trust and who, like, I really want to be around. And that's not him. I don't want to be around him anymore. I'm not going to mention him by name because that's petty, and I'm not a petty person, usually. But, like, we were really close for a while, and now we're just not. So, I guess the best way to end this video is to say what you want to do when you're in middle school is not what you're going to want to do your senior year of high school, which I can tell you firsthand is true. And what you want to do your senior year of high school is not what you're going to want to do in high school or in college. Because I changed what I wanted to do 3 times. I wanted to be a teacher for so long, like elementary school. I wanted to be a teacher. And then high school, I took a class where I could be a teacher's aide and all this shit. And I didn't really like it very much. I liked the kids, but I didn't like doing the teaching. And then I changed my major again, and now I'm here. So don't think that just because you choose a major in high school that's what you're gonna have to do all through college, because you can change your major at any time. You could be this close to getting your degree and you could change your major, which is a bad idea in my opinion. But if you don't like your major, you don't realize until your last semester, change it, I guess, would be the best thing to do. Or you could just keep your major and then work in that field and then do what you really want to do. But that's all up to you. So I guess that's all I have to say. Have a good day.